Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for clicking on this video. Today's video is all about how to spot a covert narcissist very early on, because narcissists are like a plague spreading far and wide, and once you have managed to go no contact from a few, it's very important to be able to spot them very early on going forward so that you don't fall into the same trap again. Thankfully, covert narcissists are very predictable and they all are very similar, so there are traits that you can look out for, because when a covert narcissist is interested in someone, they are not shy about letting that person know how they feel. They are aggressive in how they try to sell themselves to you or get you to notice them or like them. When a narcissist has set their eyes on a potential mate or target, they become obsessed with that person and will do what they can to impress that person. Also, how narcissists treat you during these early phases of a relationship is how they want to be treated. Basically, the attention, care, and kindness are not only strategic to win you over, but to communicate the level of affection and attention that they, the narcissists themselves, require. But let us get into some other specifics of things that might be said and done so that you can know what to look out for. So I have 7 signs or 7 red flags for you to consider in order to confirm if this new friendship or romantic relationship is with a potential covert narcissist. The first sign is that the person would be overcomplimentary of you. Compliments in themselves are not bad, but because narcissists are extremists and self-serving, they are very heavy with the compliments. We also cannot forget that narcissists themselves love to be complimented and flattered. It feeds their ego and makes them feel good. As a result, they think it works for everyone else. So in a bid to win you over and lower your defenses, they would compliment you on just about everything. The way you look, how you speak, the way you move, anything they can compliment you on, they will. And that is a big red flag. Why would someone feel the need to compliment you every chance they get unless they are trying to butter you up for something? It gets to the point where the compliments are clearly not genuine or needed, but they would make you feel as if they cannot help themselves because they like you so much. Compliments are a primary way for the narcissist to charm people in order to win their favor and trust. So they are not shy when it comes to dishing them out frequently and heavily, including on a first date or the very first time that you meet them. The second thing they would do is sell themselves as either a hero or a victim. Narcissists are unable to just be neutral as they are extremists, so they have to be on either end of the spectrum of being a hero or a victim. They want to either impress you or get you to feel sorry for them. Narcissists love to pull on our heartstrings to gain our empathy and respect. Again, we need to remember that this is very early on in meeting them, but they would volunteer whatever information they can to get you to buy what they are selling. Narcissists are all about getting people to trust them as quickly as possible and presenting themselves as either a hero or a victim seems to do the job quite well. For more on how narcissists market themselves to win your trust, please see this video where I delve more into certain phrases, etc. Okay, the third thing a narcissist would do on a first date is express that you are the one who is different from all the others, or the one who can make their life better or worth living. the only person they have ever met who has made them feel this way. Again, remember you have only just met them, but they are so sure that you are the one that they have been searching for their whole life. They will make you feel that you are the only one who seems to understand them, the only one who they feel connected to. I refer to this as the soulmate trap, which is something I spoke about in this video. Covert narcissists use these types of phrases to get people bonded to them and fall in love with them quickly. They would even hint that they are already falling in love with you and even say it, so beware. The fourth thing they would do is be too agreeable, because in a bid to mimic you and appear to share similar interests with you, the narcissist will agree with just about everything you say. They would seem to like all the things you do and just the same dislike the things that you dislike. They do this to give the illusion of intimacy and that you are both so much alike. What they will also do is be super interested in learning everything they can about you. But all this is so that they can understand how you think and even manage your expectations so that they don't disappoint you in anything they do or say. Narcissists are very inquisitive, wanting to know all your business while feeding you lies about themselves. Another thing to look out for is how critical or judgmental they would be of others. You know everything you do this early on in the relationship will be perfect, but listen carefully to how they view or talk about others. They are usually careful to do it in a very light-hearted fashion to make you laugh or smile. But it is very insidious how narcissists devalue people to your face very early on. You just need to see it for what it is. The sixth thing a narcissist would do is gift giving. Once again, very early on in meeting you, they are already sweetening the deal by giving you gifts. Gifts are meant to lower your boundaries and make you feel indebted to the narcissist. And when someone feels indebted to someone, they are usually more likely to accommodate them and reciprocate their gestures of kindness. They are also likely to trust them and are less likely to reject them. When a narcissist gives a gift, it is to bribe you. They are giving, hoping for a return in the future. And finally, a narcissist will want all your time and attention. They will be messaging you regularly, wanting you to fit them in every time you are free. They will want to consume your life and be involved in every aspect of your life. They will want to meet your family and friends. They want all of you, and they want it now. But to conclude, all these tactics are what a narcissist would employ to charm someone into accepting them into their lives. The overwhelming effort they put in so early on is a major red flag, because they are clearly trying to rush the process instead of naturally or casually allowing the trust and relationship to build. Also, these behaviors are things you can observe being done not just to you, but also to others around you. So pay attention and stay safe and stay vigilant. And as usual, if you found this video helpful, please like and share it. Have a blessed week, everyone.